head and say a prayer. Lord, forgive me for my sins. I got brothers, I don't got friends. Yeah, he used to be my bro, but fuck that boy, let you go spin.
What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Markey, and I'm back with another YouTube video. So today, as you can tell by the title, I will be doing a story time about my freshman roommate. So, you know, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. I supposed to be this story time, but you know, I was busy, so now I'm doing it. So yeah. Also, this is not gonna be like a video just straight bashing him or nothing like that, because some people already know who my roommate was. Like my friends and all that, they already knew who my roommate was back in my freshman year of college. But this video is not like a bashing or anything like that. It's straight facts, like straight facts. If it seems like, you know, it's bashing and stuff like that, I don't know what to tell you, because it's straight facts. Like, I'm not gonna be doing it though. So yeah, just make that just a warning, because I don't want nobody saying that I was bullying nobody, because I was not. It's great facts. Okay, make sure I like and subscribe. Let's get to this video. Okay, so freshman year of college, I go to school at Georgia Southwestern State University. That's GSW. So they had a thunder camp. Like, our mascot is Surge, like hurricanes, stuff like that. So our camp was called Thunder Camp. It's like a 3-day camp where you go to, and you be all your classmates, you get comfortable with the school before you actually live on campus. And we also moved in early before like any other person. So like, cause everybody moved in, they was like August 5th, and we moved in on August 31st. So we got there early. So, you know, when I got there, I was already late because I was coming from Valdosta with my auntie and stuff like that. So I was already late to moving in. So when I got there, I moved in. My mom and my brother, they helped me move in. And, you know, the room they gave me on my account, it didn't say that was the room I was supposed to have, but they moved me in that room. So, you know, it was cool. So fast forward, thunder camp over. It was 3 days, so we came back on, I think on the 4th day before everybody moved in. Yeah, okay, yeah. And you know, it was still cool. But before we moved in, that 4th day, they switched me to another room. Like, they switched me to another room on the opposite hall, and it was the room with him. So, you know, when I walked in there, he wasn't there. So, you know, I just moved in all my stuff and stuff like that. And we had like a shared room, so we didn't have no privacy for real. Like, my bed over here, his bed over here, and we could still like see each other. Like, it was no wall or nothing. So I had one of them kind of rooms. And okay, so I moved in all my stuff. Then, you know, I just went like to the game room and stuff like that. So I think later on, I seen him when I walked back in the room, and you know, he was cool. Like, he was clean and everything. Like, he was cool. And I would probably say after 2 days, it started getting crazy. Like, first of all, okay, so I had my TV. Like, I had my TV, he had no TV. And it was cool. Like, I ain't mind him, you know, playing my game and stuff like that. But then, you know, it started getting a little serious and shit like that. And I'm just like, hold on, this is still my stuff. So I don't mind you using it or anything like that, but it still is my stuff. So, and I would probably say the first real incident was probably like keeping his side of the room clean. Like, he had a smell that was like out of this world. Like, I don't know what kind of smell that was, but it was bad. Like, it was bad to the point where I didn't want to bring nobody in my room, because my side of the room was clean, but the smell still is around the whole room. So my side of the room gonna smell too, even though it's clean. And I would, you know, just be thinking like, what are you doing here? Like, why is he stinking so bad? And it just, you know, first of all, I already knew the reason, because like, when I go take a shower, you know, I go take my shower, and I usually be the first one to get in the shower. So I took my shower first, you know, and shit like that. But he never really touched the shower, and it was, I don't know, it was crazy, because like, you're laying in your dirt every single day without taking a shower. Like, it was times when he did take a shower, his rag and body wash would be in the same spot every single day. He would not take a shower. And I told him, I was just like, so you need to, you know, at least do something with this smell, because, you know, if I want to bring somebody in here, I want our room clean. You know, he'll be like, okay. But it never got better. Like, I would never bring nobody in their room. It got to the point where the females that I was dealing with, I would sleep in their room. Like, I would just take a shower in my room, grab some clothes, and go to their room, because I could not sleep in that smell. Plus, it was dirty in the room. Like, it was crazy. Like, I would never, ever sleep in that room. Like, if you ask all my friends, they would say I never really slept in my room. I never was in my room. And, you know, it was a lot of stuff. Like, I don't want to get into everything, but it was a lot of stuff that he did that I don't know, it questioned, like, why this gotta happen to me? Like, why I gotta be in a room with somebody who's nasty? Like, did you lie on your housing application and said you was clean? There ain't no way they put me in a room with you. Onto my, ain't no way. And he was a cool dude. It's just like, why did they put me in a room with you and you are not clean? But anyways, you know, so I just started staying in, you know, females' room and stuff like that. Then when I actually, you know, started back wanting to sleep in my room, you know, it got to the point where if I wanted to bring somebody into my room, I end up cleaning his side of the room so that, you know, I could bring somebody over. Cause my side of the room stayed clean. I'll show y'all a picture. But my side of the room stayed clean, stayed organized, stayed neat. But his room's trash. It's like good, bad. My side good, his side bad. It was crazy. So it got to the point where I used to just clean up his side of the room so that the whole room could be clean and spray. Because I be wanting to bring people in my room, but I can't because he had it dirty. It was crazy, and him not wanting to, you know, try to solve the smell and stuff like that, like get the smell from out of our room was crazy, well, even more crazy. But yeah, like in all honesty, I feel like he was blind to the smell. Like, I feel like he really was blind to the smell, because it's like everybody smelled this but you. Like, you had to be blind to the smell. Like, this roommate that I had, it was no ordinary person. Like, it was no ordinary person. I was just thinking, like, why would they put me in a room with somebody like this? Like, why would they do that? That's crazy. And then sometimes when you go in the bathroom, it would be like, now this the crazy part, cause it's just like, how do you do this? He would leave his shit in the toilet. He would leave his I don't even want to say the word, you know. He would leave his, I don't know if it's the right word, feces. He would leave his feces in the toilet. Like, I used to be in shock, in pain. I used to just be like, no, you are a grown ass man. Why can't you flush the toilet when you use the bathroom? Cause that's nasty. Somebody had to walk in and see that in the toilet. That's crazy. That's outrageous. That's wild. I would never leave nothing like that in a toilet for somebody else to see it and come in there and watch. Like, it was so crazy. I don't understand why he was like that. Like, I don't know. And then, like, some of my, like, we had a big closet. Like, it was probably like a 2 closet, but they were side by side. And they had like a split, but you could still like put stuff over. We had a shared closet too. So my clothes on this side, his clothes over here. And it would be so bad that some of my clothes would end up in his like boxes and stuff, like with his clothes. I'm just like, so you stealing clothes? But it was weird, cause then I kept complaining, you know, about him. Nobody said nothing for real. Like, my RL, she didn't do nothing. She tried to get in contact with him. I gave her his contact information and everything. She set up meetings or whatever to get me out of that damn room. So, you know, she didn't help. But then this other RL, he helped. You know, he set up some meetings and stuff like that. And was asking me like, if it get bad, you know, contact them again. And I did what I did because it got even worse. And so, you know, they ended up moving me out after 3 fucking months, which was crazy. Like, y'all just not moving me out. And it would get to the point where they had to walk in the room and they smell it too. Like, it hit them when you soon walk in the door. It hit them because it's that bad. I was suffering. I was really suffering, like, and they didn't care. But they ended up moving out the room after 3 months. And I got in this room across from his room. Well, across from my previous room they moved me into. And, you know, I had to move all my stuff out. And that's when I found out that some of my clothes was in his bins. Like, I would just be looking for all my clothes and be like, where are my clothes at? And then I open his bin and then some of my clothes, and I was just like, so these niggas took the clothes. And a lot of those situations in that room, I could have fought him about, but I didn't do it because it was just like, I don't know. I just didn't want to get in no trouble like that, so I ain't do nothing but let no handle. Because if I would have handled it, would have turned out different. But anyways, but yeah, it was crazy. And then we get to the point where my water bottles and stuff like that would go missing because he drinking them up and stuff like that. Like my TV, my game, I already let you, you know, use time to time when you're bored of here because you don't have that. But you're touching my drinks, snacks, and stuff like that. No, that's not gonna happen. Like, sometimes I would cook and he would be, like, one time I was cooking, like, upstairs. They had a kitchen. I was cooking upstairs in the kitchen. He come in, I'm just whipping it up in the pot. He come in, like, just looking in the pot trying to see, like, and then he said, when you're done, can I get some? And, you know, I would be nice. I said, yeah. But it's just like every time I'm cooking, he's trying to come in the kitchen and see what I'm doing. Like, no, because this is my food. When I don't want the cab for Chick-fil-A, I cook. And no, you cannot have something every time. No. But just because you're my roommate, okay, yes. But this is still my food. And yeah. Then sometimes when I be on the phone, like, he just all in my ear. Like, I'm talking to my friends, he joining in our conversation. Like, no. That's why I say I can never do a shared room like that no more, because with a roommate like that, it was crazy. Like, crazy. And sometimes I used to be scared of sleeping in the room with him. Sleeping in the room with him was crazy and wild, to the point where I just wanted to just say, I'm finna just sleep at home and just come here for classes. Because, okay, the times I did sleep in the room with him, I was scared of my life. He's sleeping, I'm on my bed sleeping, and it's just like he's snoring loud as hell. Sometimes he would scream in his sleep, and I used to be just looking at him like, are you okay? Like, he's a heavy sleeper, so he won't hear nothing. But when he's screaming and stuff in his sleep, like he fights somebody, I'm just like, man, get me the hell up out of here. Cause ain't no way I'm finna sleep in this room with this dude. Like, you scream in your sleep almost every night. Like somebody stabbed me. No. That's nothing that I wanna deal with. No. Also, he had about like 3 disorders. So I don't know if that would cause most of the stuff that he did. But, you know, still, why would they put me in a room with him? It was like, okay, one time his family was there, and, you know, they was cool and stuff like that. You know, they bought him a mirror. So I'm like, okay. Next day I walked in the damn room, the mirror was like cracked, like somebody punched it. And I'm just sitting here like, did he punch his mirror? Because after all the stuff he did before this mirror even came here, it was just like, okay, he probably could have did some shit like that. But he was like, nah, he ain't punch it, it fell. So I was like, okay, cool. Cause like, everything that he did after everything on witness, it was just like, okay, now I gotta question everything. Cause there ain't no fucking way. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. And just like, if y'all seen everything I had to deal with, y'all probably like, you could have just stayed home. Because that experience of having a roommate was bad. Like, I was scarred for life. And I just don't know why it took them so long to move me from out of there. But, you know, it was crazy. Like, the smell was so unexplainable. Like, he would wear the same tank top and shorts every day to go to the cab. Like, he wake up, go to the cab, don't brush his teeth, don't take a shower, don't wash his face out. Wake up, go to the cab, come back, plates scattered around the room, noodles on the floor, dirt. It just so much. That was crazy. And it's just like when you're walking past him, you can smell it. Like, you can smell the smell. When you're in a hallway, he's in a hallway, you can smell it. And that's crazy to even, you know, when you're walking past him, trust me, you can smell it. Anybody can smell it. If I can smell it, he can smell it. Yeah, that's what I had to deal with. Not gonna lie, I used to be scared as hell to just be in that room with him, especially by myself, because he was just crazy. Like, I don't know, like, he did crazy shit. Like, he even told me one time that he wasn't afraid to die. I mean, I'm not either, but still, nigga, you're crazy. They were gonna have to get me out of that room, or I was gonna barge my way to a new room so fast. And when they told me I could move, I hurried up and ran to my room and got my shit together. And he was even in there, but I knew when he came back and see all my stuff gone, he was probably like, damn, what the fuck? Cause me, I was ready to get up out of there. They had me fucked up. I was ready to get the fuck up out of there. Cause ain't no way they put me in a room with somebody who did all that in the span of 3 months, actually 2 months. Like, he was getting real bad. Nobody didn't want to come in my room, and it was kind of embarrassing because, like, it's not my fault that my room is like this. It's his fault. But yeah, they ever put me in a room like that, they might well just send me home because I'm not doing it again. But my roommate this year is cool, so, you know, I'm cool. So, but that roommate that I had freshman year, no, they couldn't pay me to stay there again. They could not pay me. Never. It's a whole bunch of stuff that I need to tell y'all about, but that just, you know, it doesn't, I don't want to get too deep into it, but moral of the story, everything I just told y'all, that would happen in that room. And it was like hell. It was hell. From the smell, from the leaving that in the toilet, from the always in my business, from the constant noise that he made in his sleep, like screaming and stuff, yelling, from the disorders that he had, from all of that, it just made me want to just rethink life. Like, it made me want to rethink life and just say fuck this shit and just go home. But yep, hopefully, you know, I don't even think he's back for sophomore year. I don't think he's back because I ain't seen him on campus. But yeah, everybody knew about him. Everybody knew about him. Like, if somebody watching this video, they know about him. I ain't gonna say his name because no, I'm not that kind of person, but everybody know who he is without me even saying nothing. Like, everybody know who it is because he was like that in class with the smell and stuff like that. Like, yeah, so make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Y'all want more story times, but this story time I'm supposed to bring off my chest. Finally I did, but like, comment, subscribe. Y'all want more story times. And yeah, see y'all next time.